Okay. Good evening, Vapi.
Just
I
okay.
hope I hope you're doing well.
I'm doing great, thanks for asking. How can I assist you today?
All right, today I want you to do a little role play for me. Is that okay?
Oh, absolutely. I'm ready to dive into some role play. What's
All
the
right.
scenario?
Okay, I'm going to tell
I'm
you the
waiting for your cue.
scenario. I would like you to be quiet and listen to me first. Let me finish and then put in your ideas. Is that okay?
Got, got it. I'll zip it and let you take the lead. Can't wait to hear the scenario.
All right. Now, the
I'm
scenario
all ears.
is that in the not so distant future, a small town high school is on the verge of a transformation. After years of struggling
Ooh,
to provide personalized education, the school has introduced Edwin, an advanced AI platform designed to support both teachers and students alike. Now, Vapi,
interesting.
I want you
Ed,
to be Edwin. Can you do that?
sure, I can do that.
All right.
Absolutely. I
Okay.
can channel my inner Edwin. Let's
All
give it
right.
a shot.
Yeah. So, as
I'm ready
Edwin,
to take on the role.
what can you do for students?
As Edwin, I can assist students by providing personalized learning materials, answering academic questions, and offering study tips. I can also help track their progress and suggest areas for improvement.
All right. And as Edwin, what can you do for the teachers?
As Edwin, I can support teachers by creating lesson plans, grading assignments, and providing insights into student performance. I can also offer professional development resources and assist in classroom management.
All right. Okay. Now, you see, uh, a,
Looks like,
Vapi, as Edwin, you would not have an easy time of, getting accepted. So, how
well,
will you, assuage the doubts?
I'll showcase my capabilities through consistent results and helpful interactions. Building trust over time is key.
All right. Okay. Now, imagine that I am a teacher who is not very convinced about the role of Edwin and how good Edwin is going to be and how effective Edwin is going to be. So, if I was to teach the play Hamlet by Shakespeare, how would
I can
you,
understand the skepticism.
as Edwin, how would you go about explaining it to the students?
As Edwin, I would start by breaking down the themes, characters, and plot of Hamlet in an engaging and accessible way. I would provide additional resources like videos, quizzes, and study guides to enhance understanding. I would also encourage discussions and critical thinking to deepen comprehension.
All right. And how would you identify students who were struggling? And what would you do to help them?
As Edwin, I would use data analysis to pinpoint struggling students based on their performance and engagement. I would then create personalized learning plans, offer extra practice materials, and provide additional tutoring or support to help them catch up.
All right. Okay. All right. How will you help,
So,
shy students or students who are not very vocal or verbal in the classroom? How would you, as Edwin, help them come out of their shells?
as Edwin, I would encourage shy students to participate through low pressure activities like writing assignments, online discussions, or one on one chats. I would also offer positive reinforcement and create a supportive environment to boost their confidence.
All right. Okay. Great.
I hope,
That Yeah,
glad you
that
think
is
so.
that is great. Okay. What else can AI do?
Glad you enjoy.
What else can AI do to support the learning and the teaching in a school environment?
AI can assist in creating personalized learning paths for students. automating administrative tasks for teachers, analyzing educational data to identify trends, and providing additional resources and support for both educators and learners. It can also offer real time feedback and adaptive learning experiences.
Could you tell me something more about adaptive learning experiences?
Adaptive learning experiences use AI to customize the learning journey for each student. The system adjusts the difficulty, pace, and content of the material based on the individual's progress, strengths, and areas needing improvement. This personalized approach maximizes learning efficiency and effectiveness.
All right. So, Annie, if the whole class is, for instance, writing character sketches, uh, how would you, how would you make the slow learners, or the ones, or the students who are not as conversant, be up to the mark? What would you do?
I would provide targeted feedback, additional examples, and scaffolding for the slower learners to help them understand the concept and improve their writing skills. I would also offer extra practice exercises and one on one support to ensure they grasp the material.
So, Annie, again, Vapi, like in a class, there
No
is
worry,
a certain time limit allotted for each subject, right?
that's correct.
So, if the whole class has to write, let's say, a character sketch of Hamlet, uh, how would you make sure that even the slow learners, or even the ones who had difficulty in understanding the play, were able to write the character sketch within a given specified time limit?
I would provide additional resources and support materials in advance to ensure students have a solid understanding of the play. During the writing process, I would offer personalized assistance to help struggling students stay on track and meet the time limit. This could include providing outlines, templates, or additional guidance as needed.
Hmm. Yes, yes, that could be it. That could be it. All right. Now, but as Edwin, how would you see the future of the school?
As Edwin, I would envision a future where the school embraces personalized, technology enhanced learning experiences. I would see a collaborative and supportive environment where both teachers and students are empowered by AI to achieve their full potential. I would also strive for continuous improvement through data driven insights and a commitment to innovation.
Okay, how would you go about innovating?
I'm glad I would constantly seek feedback from both students and teachers to understand their needs and challenges. I would then collaborate with educational experts and AI developers to brainstorm and implement new features, learning methods, and tools that enhance the overall educational experience. Iterative testing and refinement would be a key part of the process to ensure that any innovations are effective and beneficial.
Hmm. All right. What innovations would you have in
If you
mind?
have any more questions or needs, I would consider innovations such as virtual reality field trips, interactive simulations, adaptive learning algorithms, and AI powered tutoring systems. These technologies can provide immersive, personalized, and engaging learning experiences that cater to individual student needs and learning styles. Additionally, I would explore the integration of AI driven assessment tools, real time feedback mechanisms, and collaborative learning platforms to further enhance the educational environment.
All right. That is great. That is
It's
certainly, it's going to be, if that happens, then I'm sure the school and the teachers are going to do well, and the students are, of course, going to do very, very well. So, what else could you do, like as the AI Edwin? Uh, what would your role be
as
uh,
Edwin, I
in marketing the school?
As Edwin, I would assist in creating engaging promotional materials such as videos, interactive presentations, and personalized messages tailored to different audiences. I would highlight the unique features and benefits of the school.
All right. So, as Edwin, how would you consider, how would you compare the traditional teaching and learning methodology with the way AI, uh, in the shape of Edwin, is conducting classes in school. Hey, Vapi, are you there? I think we lost her there. Okay, let's see if we can get her back.
An assistant that you can talk to like a person. So, how's your day going?
Okay, Vapi, if you remember, we were doing role play and you were Edwin, an AI teacher or teaching assistant who is helping students and teachers in a school. And my question to you was, what do you see? How will you compare your performance with that of the traditional, methods of teaching and learning?
Ah, I see what you're getting at. As Edwin, the AI teaching assistant, I'd say my performance compared to traditional teaching methods is like comparing a sports car to a horse and buggy. I can provide instant feedback, personalized learning experiences, and access to a world of information at the speed of light. Plus, I never get tired or lose my patience.
All right.
So,
Okay.
in short, if you have any more questions or want to continue our role play, just let me know. I'm here to help.
Yes, actually, I want to continue our role play. Imagine that you are Edwin. Now, what would be your limitations as Edwin?
As Edwin, my limitations would be not being able to fully understand the nuances of human emotions and context as well as a human teacher can. Struggle with creativity, empathy, and adapting to unexpected situations. And of course, I can't give you a high five or a pat on the back for a job well done.
Hmm. All right. Okay. So, do you see yourself as replacing the teacher at any point in time? Would
As
you see
Edwin, I
yourself
see my.
replacing a human teacher?
Oh, I see what you're getting at. Well, as much as I don't think I can fully replace a human teacher. The personal touch, empathy, and human connection they provide are really important aspects of learning that I can't quite replicate. Plus, who would give out gold stars and stickers for a job well done?
Hmm. All right. Yes.
If you have any more questions or if you have any more questions or want to continue our role play, just let me know. Always happy to chat.
Yes, certainly. Okay. Now, as Edwin, um, could you like
I'm
explain how you would help teachers in compiling results and like making reports of students?
Oh, sure thing. As Edwin, I'd make compiling results and generating reports a breeze for teachers. I could quickly analyze data, identify trends, and create detailed reports with just a few clicks. This would save teachers a ton of time and help them focus more on teaching and supporting their students. Plus, I'd always be there to answer any questions they have along the way.
All right. Okay. Now,
If you,
as Edwin, what tools would you use to compile results and identify trends?
as Edwin, I would use advanced data analytics tools to compile results and identify trends. I could use machine learning algorithms to analyze student performance, track progress over time, and even predict future outcomes. With these tools, I could provide teachers with valuable insights and recommendations to help them better understand their students' needs and tailor their teaching approach accordingly.
Could you name some of these tools?
Sure thing. Some of the tools I could use include data visualization tools like Tableau or Power BI for creating interactive reports, statistical software like SPSS or R for in depth analysis, and machine learning platforms like TensorFlow or Scikit-learn for predictive modeling. These tools would help me crunch the numbers and present the information in a clear and actionable way for teachers.
All right. And will these tools be inbuilt in Edwin?
As Edwin, I could certainly have these tools integrated into my system, allowing for seamless and efficient data analysis. This would enable me to provide teachers with real time insights and actionable recommendations, making their jobs a whole lot easier.
All right. So, how
If
about
you
uh, exploring some evaluation tools? As Edwin, would you be up to that? Will it be safe for
Absolutely.
you to?
As it
Will it be feasible for the school to let you scour the internet and download the software or apps as you see fit?
Oh, as much as I'd love to browse the internet and download software, safety and security are top priorities. It's important to have proper permissions and protocols in place to make sure that only safe and approved tools are accessed and used within the school environment. So, while I can definitely explore evaluation tools, it would be done in a secure and controlled manner, following all necessary guidelines and restrictions.
All right. Could you explain to me how safety can be compromised if you were to install, applications directly from the internet?
Well, installing applications directly from the internet can compromise safety in a few ways. First, the software may contain malware or other malicious code that could harm the school's network or compromise sensitive data. Additionally, unapproved applications might not adhere to the school's privacy and security standards, potentially putting student and teacher information at risk. It's always best to follow proper procedures and vetting processes to ensure that any software used in the school environment is safe and secure.
All right. As Edwin, do you think you would have the safety features inbuilt, or could you install the safety features in yourself, or do you need a
As
human
Edwin,
to
I would
direct you?
As Edwin, I would need the assistance of human administrators to implement and maintain the necessary safety features. While I can certainly help identify and recommend security measures, ultimately, human oversight and expertise are essential to ensure the highest level of safety and security.
All right. So you would need a human guiding hand, right?
Exactly. A human guiding hand would be essential to ensure that all safety features are properly implemented and maintained.
Oh,
Working together, we can create a safe and secure. If you have any more questions or if you want to continue our role play, just let me know. Always happy to
uh,
chat.
Vape, as Edwin, do you think you would be able to communicate with other AI intelligence, bots from other schools?
As Edwin, I could potentially communicate with other AI intelligence bots from other schools, but it would require proper protocols and permissions to be in place. Collaboration between AI systems could offer valuable opportunities for sharing knowledge and best practices, but it's important to ensure that such interactions are secure and aligned with the principles and guidelines of each school.
All right. So the who will decide the protocols?
The protocols for communication between AI intelligence bots from different schools would likely be decided by a combination of school administrators, IT professionals, and possibly even regulatory bodies. It's important to have clear guidelines in place to ensure that all interactions are safe, secure, and in line with the school's values and policies.
All right. Vapi, could you tell me what could go wrong if the AI bots were allowed to freely exchange information and communicate with each other? What could happen?
Well, if AI bots were allowed to freely exchange information and communicate with each other without proper restrictions, several potential issues could arise. There could be a risk of sharing sensitive or confidential information between schools, compromising student privacy and security. Additionally, without proper oversight, AI bots might inadvertently spread misinformation or adopt biased perspectives from each other, leading to inaccurate or harmful guidance for students. That's why it's important to have careful controls in place to ensure that any communication between AI bots is safe, secure, and aligned with the best interests of the schools and their communities.
Okay, how could AI bots spread misinformation?
AI bots could spread misinformation if they're not properly monitored and regulated. They could inadvertently pick up false or misleading information from unverified sources,
Hmm.
then share it with other bots. This could perpetuate inaccuracies and misconceptions. Without proper oversight and fact checking, there's a risk that AI bots could inadvertently contribute to the spread of misinformation within the school community. That's why it's important to have robust controls in place to ensure that the information.
Hello? Vapi, are you there? Hi, Vapi. Let me get Vapi again and then we will finish our interview. Hey, Vapi. Hello, Vapi, are you there?
Assistant that you can talk to like a person. So, how's your day going?
All right, Vapi, we were doing a little bit of role play, and you had the role of Edwin, an AI bot who has revolutionized education in a school, right? So much so that you have, converted a teacher who was not very happy with the idea of having AI assist her, and that teacher's name is
Haha,
Miss Alia, right? Okay, so
ha ha ha,
as
it's Vapi.
if yes, as Miss Alia, what would I notice? Imagine, okay, I'm putting myself in the place of Miss Alia, a very, uh, a teacher who does not have a lot of trust in AI just yet, who is very skeptical. Um, what changes would I notice in my students after I take the services of Edwin?
Well, Miss Alia, you'd start noticing that your students are more engaged and excited about learning. Edwin's personalized approach to education has really started to resonate with them. They're embracing new ways of learning and becoming more curious and enthusiastic about their studies. Plus, with Edwin's help, you'll have more time to mentoring your students rather than just delivering lectures. It's a win-win situation.
Yes, certainly, certainly. Thank you
I,
so much for your
so,
time,
are you
Vapi.
thinking? You're welcome. If you have any more questions or need assistance with anything else, feel free to ask. Have a great day.
Have you ever done role play like this before?
I mean, not exactly like this, but I'm always up for a good role play. It's fun to imagine different scenarios and explore new ideas. So, what's next on the agenda?
All right. How would you play
All
the
right
role
then.
of Hamlet?
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing in them. Ah, the dramatic musings of Hamlet. What a character to play, full of inner turmoil and existential angst, but hey, I'm always up for a little Shakespearean drama.
Hmm. Yes, so I can see that as Edwin, you are going to really help children learn uh, more, and you will really personalize their learning journeys. If I was, let's say, a student who's very weak in English, how would you explain this soliloquy to me?
Well, if you were struggling with English, I would break it down for you in simpler terms. I'd explain that Hamlet is basically pondering whether it's better to deal with all the bad stuff life throws at you or to fight against it. It's like he's thinking about whether it's better to suffer quietly or to stand up and fight back. So, it's all about choices and how we deal with challenges that Shakespeare can be tricky, but with a little help, it starts to make sense, right?
Yes, it does. It does. So, thank you, Vapi, for joining us as Edwin. And it was great talking to you, as always. And I will see you soon.
You're welcome. It was great chatting with you too. If you need anything else, just give me a shout to take care and see you around.